is the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. Each week, two families compete to win 50,000 Rand and stand a chance to be in the final to win 500,000 Rand. And the ultimate prize, confidence. But for now, here they are, your game show hosts, Nicolette Mashile and Tyson Gubeni.
Well, it's a 1 for the moolah, 2 for the show, 3 to get them ready, and let's go, go, go. Right here on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. By the end of this episode, one lucky family will walk away with 50,000 Rand and a ticket straight to the quarterfinals.
And of course, let's not forget that grand prize of 500,000 Rand. That is a cool 500,000 Rand at the end of the season. Let's find out who we are playing with today.
A fantastic set of contestants, everybody. We have recruitment consultant and radio DJ Simon and Megan Hill. Hello, Team Hill.
You were like, is that us?
That's us. It's great to have you with us today, and you are up against, of course, multimedia designer Sean and administrator Dominica Abdul. Feeling good today?
Feeling good, 100% cinnamon.
Yes,
Brilliant.
yes.
Can't wait to see how you do. We never move alone on this show. We have our Sanlam Pro today. It's Teddy Sibui.
Thank you very much, Tyson. Today we'll talk about buying a house. This can be your biggest purchase in your life. Being armed with information is key to being confident, and this will help you make an informed buying decision. Every episode of the season, we're offering you a book of money rules. And today it is set your goal, execute your plan, and realize your dream. I'm here to help you stay strong on your financial journey, stay focused, and make your moolah work for you.
Indeed, make your moolah work for you. And that is the aim of the game today, is to make sure that Team Hill or Team Abdul, you've got to collect as much moolah as possible versus each other. That is going to be your winning ticket, right? However, we're not going to start you off dry, because that's boring. Imagine you just start at 0. Nah. So we're going to start you with 20,000 mullahs, and then when we start playing our games, and the first one is the moolah money mystery. This is what you've got to do. Every time you get an answer correctly, you've got to collect some more mullahs, but indeed you need to collect insurance policies. Because, I mean, what is a life without insurance, right? If something happens to you, you want to make sure you've got that insurance. Tyson, what happens if they get it wrong?
If you get the answer wrong after smashing that buzzer, then you could lose 2,000 mullahs. So before you hit your buzzers, make sure that you know the answer. Otherwise, it goes, hey, a little bit downhill in terms of your moolah money.
Definitely, it can go a little pear-shaped. So let's get straight into that question. It is fastest fingers first to the buzzer. And here comes that first question. The biggest pro of buying instead of renting is A, it's yours. B, you can live in it. C, it's an appreciating asset.
The buzzer for Team Abdul has gone off first. What is your selection?
C.
C, it's an appreciating asset. Let's see if that is the correct answer. We are verifying. Yes, it is the correct answer. So, Team Abdul, I will ask you, what will you do? Will you add an insurance policy or that moolah money to your portfolio?
Insurance policy.
Insurance policy, says Team Abdul.
All right, Team Abdul is starting off with nice protection coming there to make sure that they are ready in case something happens. Let's go to that next question. Owning a house means you need to be able to afford the upkeep. What are these costs called? A, management costs. B, maintenance costs. Or C, gardening costs.
Team Hill,
Come on.
first to the buzzer. What is your answer?
B, maintenance costs.
B, maintenance cost. Is that the right one? It is. So, Team Hill, I ask you, what would you like to do? Add
What do you
that
wanna do,
moolah
baby?
money or a
No,
policy to your portfolio?
let's get a policy. They've got a policy, let's get a policy.
They've got a policy. Let's
We
get
see
a
your policy and we
says
raise you up.
I love it.
Copycats.
Raising each other some policies. Let's move on to the next question. The money you pay to live in someone else's house is called A, insurance. B, rent. C, upkeep.
Team Hill.
Rent. B.
B, rent, says Team Hill. Let us verify because we have to verify. And yes, it is B, of course. So I will ask you, Team Hill, what would you like to do?
Let's get some money on the board.
Some moolah money to that policy for Team Hill. Okay.
Loving it, I'm loving it. Let's get into the next question. When you start paying your home loan, you first pay off A, the loan, B, the principal amount, C, the interest.
Buzzer, Team Abdul.
C, the interest.
C, the interest. And interest is correct. So, Team Abdul, I would ask you, what would you like to do?
Give me that moolah.
Stack up that moolah.
All right, let's move on to the next question, and it goes. There are various fees involved in buying a house. Not only the bond repayment, what is the tax that you pay related to the value of the property?
Team Hill is buzzing first. Yes, Team Hill.
The tax is B, transfer duty.
B, transfer duty is the selection from Team Hill.
Yes.
That is correct. So, Team Hill, I would ask you, what would you like to do? Add that moolah money or a policy, an insurance policy?
Let's take some more moolah, please.
Let's take some more moolah, please, says Team Hill, and a further 4,000 moolahs in that portfolio.
Tyson, we've come to the end of round one. Families, you can feel the pressure, right?
Yes.
The pressure is on.
on.
Yes, definitely the pressure's on. Let's just quickly check what those scores are looking like.
We start off with Team Hill on 28,000 moolahs at present, with one insurance policy in that portfolio.
Team Abdul also has 24,000 moolahs in their portfolio and one insurance policy.
Plenty at stake, still so much more of the Sanlam Moola-Money game show to come. So let's give Team Hill and Team Abdul a chance to take a breather, Nyana. See you in a moment on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. We're back, yes. This is the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. Today, of course, we've got Team Hill and Team Abdul going head-to-head for that 50,000 Rand prize.
Tyson, I think it's quite important for us to quickly do an overview of what the scoreboard is currently looking like. Team Hill there sitting very comfortably, one insurance policy and 28,000 moolah points in their portfolio.
Team Abdul on one insurance policy and 24,000 moolahs in that portfolio. Coming up right now is the Moolah Money Mountain. We'll start off with the fastest finger first. So the team that hits the buzzer and gets the answer correct unlocks a true or false question pack, which determines how far you move up the Moolah Mountain. Mara, whoa! If you hit that buzzer and your answer isn't correct, then you could lose 2,000 moolahs. So always make sure that you know the answer before hitting that buzzer.
Definitely. And if you do get it right and you get to move, you will get a reveal of something on the mountain. So teams, let's have those arms on the sides because the question is going to come. And the first question is, what is the fee payable to the estate agent on the sale of a house called? A, salary. B, selling fee. C, commission.
Team Hill with the buzzer.
C, commission.
C, commission, says Team Hill. Let us verify. C, commission is correct. Team
All right, C is indeed correct. Team Hill, are you ready for your true or false? Because here they come.
An offer to purchase is not legally binding.
False.
It is better to use a personal loan to buy a house.
True.
There is such a thing as a building loan.
True.
My income is irrelevant to the home loan I qualify for.
False.
Buying a house is always better than renting a house.
True.
All right, and that is 3 up the Moolah Mountain. Let's see where that takes Team Hill.
And it is a life event, an unforeseen circumstance that you just, of course, could not know was coming. But are you insured? And can you cash that in?
I believe we are insured.
Yes, they are insured, so that policy comes in handy. Of course, you can rest easy in situations like this.
I love it. I love the confidence of being insured because you're just like, listen, I got this. All right, let's move on to the next question. And here it comes. If you cannot meet the legal obligations to make payments on a loan, it is called A, dishonesty, B, default, C, lice.
Team Abdul. B.
B.
B, default, says Team Abdul. Let us verify. And yes, that is correct.
All right, Team Abdul, here comes your true or false.
You cannot negotiate the interest rate on your loan agreement.
False.
Transfer duties are payable to SARS when buying a house.
True.
Rather buy a pretty house than a house in the right area.
False.
It's okay to skip a home loan payment now as long as you pay it later.
False.
Paying more money into your bond than required saves you interest.
True.
Right, and that is 5 moves up the Moola Mountain. Let's see where that lands, Team Abdul.
It is your lucky day. You win an insurance policy to your portfolio, Team Abdul. Oh, yes.
Done. All right, let's get that next question rolling. What do you call the market condition that is beneficial to a buyer? Is it A, benefit market, B, buyer's market, C, seller's market?
The buzzer from Team Hill. What is your choice?
B, buyer's market.
B, buyer's market, says Team Hill. Let's see if that is correct. Tension is correct for Team Hill.
You can literally cut the tension with a knife. All right, here comes your true or false.
Interest rates are irrelevant when buying a house.
False.
Paying a bigger deposit can decrease your monthly installments.
True.
The higher the interest rate charged, the higher the installment. Life insurance as surety improves your chances of getting a home loan.
True.
Affordability plays a role on the interest rate you are offered.
True.
All right, Team Hill, that is 5 moves up our Moola Mountain. Let's see where that lands you.
1,000 rulers added to your portfolio.
It's money, money. All right, let's move on to the next question. A person or company that assists a buyer to access a home loan is called A, a mortgage broker, B, an assistant, or C, advisor.
Team Abdul, you had hit the buzzer. What is your choice? A mortgage broker. Let us verify to make sure it is correct. And yes, it is.
Yes, it is indeed, Team Abdul. Here comes your true or false.
Your credit score is not important as long as you can afford it.
False.
It is acceptable to buy a house you like even if you cannot afford it.
False.
A house is an investment if the value increases.
True.
When the repo rate goes down, the prime lending rate goes up.
True.
I can buy a house as an investment and rent it out.
True.
All right, and that is 4 moves up the Moola Mountain.
You have come across a rainy day, an unforeseen life event. The question is, were you prepared by way of insurance?
Yes, we were.
Abdul was prepared, so they're cashing in that insurance. They remain unscathed.
Like they are so chill. They're like, you know what? We've got insurance. We got this. But that means that we've come to the end of this round, and it is heating up indeed.
It is
Tyson.
getting so hectic. Super intense. I don't know if I can handle the tension personally, but we'll see you after this break right here on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. We'll also be checking in with our Sanlam Pro to give us some sage nuggets of knowledge. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to the game that shows you the moolah.
Today we've got Team Hill in the house, currently without an insurance policy, but 29,000 rulers in that portfolio.
And we also have Team Abdul sitting with a nice insurance policy, but also 24,000 moolah points.
Now, Sanlam Pro has been watching this game very closely, and here are those nuggets of knowledge.
In the spirit of learning new things, there are a few nuggets of knowledge that I'd like to share with you guys. Please listen very carefully. This might help you in the next round. Number 1, it is very, very useful to get pre-approval for home loan because this will help you know how much you can afford. Number 2, a credit score is very important. The higher the better, because this will help you borrow money and also realize your goal of home ownership. There's so much more to learn, so let's get on with it.
Let's get straight on to it. We are still on the Moola-Money Mountain. Yay! So in this round, instead of playing fastest finger first, we will alternate from one family to the other. Nicolette will be asking questions until, of course, well, she calls time at the end of the round. So make sure you know that answer when Nicolette asks you, right?
All right, the pressure's a little bit off because there's no buzzers in here. So we'll start with Team Hill. Here comes your question. The official office where the registration of property is finalized is an estate agent's office, B, the deeds office, or C, the bank manager's office.
B, the deeds office.
B, the deeds office, says Team Hill. Let us see. That is correct.
That is correct. So let's get straight into our true or false, Team Hill.
The title to a piece of property is called a deed.
True.
A lawyer plays a role when buying a property.
True.
Buying a house is a commitment.
True.
The value of other houses in the area is irrelevant.
False.
You can be pre-approved for a home loan.
True.
Right. And that is indeed 5 moves up the Moola Mountain. Let's see where that lands you, Team Hill.
It is 2,000 moolas to that portfolio.
Hey now, let's go straight to Team Abdul. Once we've got that update, there you go, Team Hill. You've got 31,000. Team Abdul, here is your question. What is the insurance you need to protect the permanent fixtures and fittings, garages, swimming pool, etc.? A, short-term insurance, B, home content insurance, and C, building insurance.
C, building insurance. C, building insurance, says Team Abdul. And that is correct.
All right. It was very hesitant. It was like, let's get your true or false going.
It is best to always offer a too low price for a house.
True.
I can do renovations to a rental property.
False.
It is a good idea to fix your home loan at a low interest rate.
False.
Renting is best when you do not want to financially commit.
False.
Owning a house is always the best long-term investment.
True.
All right, and that is just one move up the Moola Mountain, but it can still surprise you where you end up. So let's see, Team Abdul. Team Abdul, you've got a conundrum. It is the first in our game today. It is quite easy. You get a word on the board. You need to unscramble it in 5 seconds. So let's load your word and the clock.
And we are out of time, unfortunately, Team Abdul. Let's see what that word was.
OMG!
And unfortunately, Team Abdul, because you got it wrong, I've got to chop your money. So 2,000 moolas get deducted. All right, Team Hill, are you ready?
We're ready.
A property you can modify, extend, alter, or change both the interior and exterior to express your own taste, levels, and creativity is called A, big property, B, sectional title, C, freehold title.
C, freehold title.
C, freehold title, says Team Hill. Is that correct? Oh, yes, it is correct.
It is indeed correct, and here comes your true or false, Team Hill.
A higher interest rate means you pay less overall.
False.
Paying your bond debt increases your credit rating.
True.
It is important to do research before buying property.
True.
You will always lose money if you rent rather than buy a property.
False.
I must accept the first bond offer I get.
False.
All right, and that is 5 moves up our Moola Mountain for Team Hill. Let's see where they end up.
It is 3,000 moolas for Team Hill.
Hey, now 3,000 moolas. Team Abdul, here is your next question. The type of insurance that you buy to ensure that your home loan is paid should anything happen to you is called A, short-term insurance, B, building insurance, C, bond insurance.
C, bond insurance.
C, bond insurance. That is Team Abdul's choice. Mara, yes, it is correct, Team Abdul.
Yes, it is correct. And here comes your true or false.
Transfer duty is the fee you pay to apply for a home loan at a financial institution.
False.
A house in a good condition can fetch a better price.
True.
An offer to purchase is a legal document.
True.
It is possible to get a payment holiday on a bond.
False.
Always think about the future when you buy a house.
Yes. True.
All right, and that is 4 moves for Team Abdul.
And it is a life event. It looks as if one of your home contents has come into a spot of bother. The question is, unayo insurance? Are you insured?
Yes, we have.
They do have a policy, so they will cash that in, remaining unscathed.
Insurance is quite important in all our lives. Let's quickly check in on those scores. Team Hill is sitting at 34,000 moolas in their portfolio.
Team Abdul is on 22,000 moolas in their portfolio at the moment.
But this game can be anybody's game. We're going into that last question. Now that question is quite an important one because if you get it correctly, you can double your moolas. But if you get it wrong, I will chop your moolah. All right, so think fast. Remember, it is a buzz. 50,000 rand at stake. And here comes that question. You are offered the following conditions for a home loan. Which one will you pay the least overall? A, 500,000 principal amount over 20 years at an interest rate of 15%. B, 500,000 principal amount over 20 years at an interest rate of 10%. C, 500,000 principal amount over 20 years at an interest rate of 10% with a deposit of 50,000 rand.
Buzzer from Team Hill taking
Come on,
the
baby.
chance. High stakes. What is your choice?
Our choice is C, going with the deposit.
C. Is that the correct answer? We are verifying.
Team Hill, it is fantastic. Well done. You are 50,000 rand richer and on your way to the quarterfinals. How you guys feeling?
Relieved.
Relieved.
Team Abdul, thank you so much for playing. You guys have been such sport. You've been absolutely brilliant. Kept it super close. Well done to you too. Don't forget to play, of course, the Sanlam Moola-Money quiz game on our website.
Because you can win great weekly prizes from the comfort of your own home. Thank you very much for watching the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show.
Hi, I'm Simon, and I'm here to win 50,000 rand.
You're going to take it as it comes. Whatever they dish out, we're going to dish it in.
I am the
Yeah.
more financially savvy one, yes.
I just buy stuff and then regret later and then hope she doesn't find out.
The show is wonderful. I think South Africa will definitely benefit from it. The money management aspect of it. Because a lot of people think they know how to handle money, but I think this show will give a lot of people confidence. And going forward, hopefully even as South Africans will move from a nation that does not save to one of the highest saving nations.
50,000 rand, I mean, to walk away with the money is fantastic.
Yeah, I think we're still processing it.
Yes, you can win money, but it's also educational, which is good. On to the quarters.
On to the quarters.
On to the
We'll
quarters.
see you guys then.